Greetings guys and gals, my name is Thad and welcome back to our Skyrim Magic Only Legendary difficulty playthrough. Last time we traveled through Skyrim and arrived at Folgundur, an ominous little dungeon that we will definitely enter in this part. First of all, let's take a look what we have here. Death Bell, always nice to collect. Also, if I seem a little low energy, it's because it's like 5 in the morning and I just want to record something before doing anything else. For some reason I wanted to record in the very early morning and I'm already regretting it. Anyway, we are at Folgundur. Nothing to be had here. Swamp fungal pod. Interesting, interesting. Death bell. There's a lot of death bell around here. I notice. Lydia's still crawling behind us, I assume. For some reason. I do not want to assume. Oh, another death bell. Wow, a lot of death bell indeed. Okay then. Ooh, soul gem. Lesser soul gem. The lesser the better. No wait, that doesn't make sense. Entering Folgundur. What awaits us in this eerie dungeon? What but death and despair? Lydia! Hey, I see you have recovered and are no longer crawling. That is nice. Okay, okay. Bone thingies to alert certain guys or gals once I've entered this dungeon. Dead people and also a trap, which Lydia is bound to trigger. So, dead Draugr, dead bandits. No, wait, those are adventurers. So Lydia, show me what kind of trap are we dealing with here. Okay, spears. Wonderful. Keyhole. You know what? I really doubt that the keyhole would be here. I know it's supposed to show that someone already entered the dungeon, but this would be the only dungeon, I guess, or the only grave thing where the keyhole is right at the entrance, instead of only the main hall. Adventurer, altar wine gold. Okay, a lot of dead adventurers here. Wow, there's even another keyhole. Holy shit, we have a lot of keyholes here. Keyhole city over here. Troll skull. So I bet this is where... Do you hear something? No. So I guess this is where the claw originally was, right? And someone took it, killed Draugrs, and moved on. There's another trap right there. And I think this thing is going to hurl fire at me, right? There's even a burnt corpse there. But Lydia just... Whoa! Takes it like a champ, I want to say. But then I was viciously attacked by a Draugr. It's burned to death. Give him a taste of his own medicine. Okay, there we go. Looting, getting some stuff in, moving on. Okay, okay. COVID. Whoa! Activate the chain, letting Lydia out again. Okay, we got some Draugrs. Conjure up a flame atronach to help us. My mouse setup is terrible again. So if I seem a little slow or uncoordinated. Oh, I could easily lure them here, right? And then just burn them to death with the trap. Right? God damn it, I have to adjust something. Okay, that should be better. Wrong thing. Flames, sparks. Oh yeah, my flame atronach already. There we go. Oh no! Don't attack me! Don't attack me! Don't attack me! No. Okay. Sparks. Something, something. Dark side. Short bursts of magic. Short but sweet. I'm carrying too much already. Huh. It's these weird weapons that I always pick up. There we go. Bang. Ah! Oh, those were actually a lot of progress. Lydia, how you doing? Oh, we could have just burned them to death. I am kind of afraid of just moving on because there are probably even more Draugrs ahead. Joggers? Jogger? What's the plural of Draugr? Draugr? Draugrs? Fire and darkness. And another adventurer, which I could barely recognize. Oh, there have been a lot of adventurers in Fulgrim. Gotta say. What kind of language are they speaking anyway? Old Norse? There we go. Something on the lines of that, probably. Why do I always pick up the weapons? I don't know. Also, boots, firm. We can just drop all of that. There we go. Just using this, you know, century-old dungeon for as my personal trash bin for several belongings. Whoa. If I... Yeah. I figured. Oh, wow. Spiky. But also... There we go. If I swim full force down at this, will it hurt me? Probably, right? Handle. Okay, you know, that's very shoddy designed to actually put the handle for your thing. Oh, but it wasn't... It was probably not filled with water before. That perhaps came after, because it wouldn't make any sense to have spikes down there when it's filled with water anyway. I mean, if you fall from here, I guess the spikes would still kill you. Whatever. Oh, we're above the room from before. As I've said, I'm a little slow today. Dana's Valen. Oh, here's the thing. Ivory Dragon Claw. And Dagger Dina's Valen's notes. Okay. Dinas. Let's look in his notes. Started Forbidden Legend. How to summarize a lifetime of research. So, okay. I have to wait until the thing goes away. Come on. How to summarize a lifetime of research. So little of what I have learned matters now. The petty politics of ancient times. The age-long campaign to wipe out all mention of the Gaudur name. I know not what awaits us within Folgonthur. So here, then, is the truth of the tale, as best I have been able to piece it together. In the opening days of the First Era, the Archmage Gaudur was revered throughout the north. Wisdom, wealth, honor and power were his, and even Iskramor's heirs sought his counsel. Smothered by his shadow, Gaudur's 3 sons grew cruel and resentful. They lusted after their father's power and prestige, and eventually Yurik, the eldest, discovered its source, a mysterious amulet from which he never parted. Together they conspired to murder their father in his sleep, and divide his amulet between them, and so it was done. Consumed by their newfound power, the brothers laid waste to the surrounding villages. So great was the carnage that the High King himself intervened, sending a company of battle mages led by the Archmage Geirmund to subdue the brothers, and after a devastating battle the 3 fled the field. Mikrol, the youngest, was run to ground in Folgonthur, the ancient barrows at the foot of Solitude, and though he fought for 3 days and nights, he was at last overcome, and entombed here, his crypt sealed by an ivory claw. Geirmund pursued Yurik to the shattered crypts of Sarthal, half buried even then. 10 veteran wizards fell before Yurik's elemental magic, but he could not overcome them altogether. He too fell, and was sealed within the ruined city. And at last, Sigdis was cornered in the southernmost reaches of Skyrim. He challenged Lord Geirmund to a duel, knowing his foe was honor bound to accept. And they clashed in battle, matched strength for strength, and fell together on the field before Ivarstead. The High King ordered a tomb built for Geirmund on the lake, which still bears his name, and had Sigdis sealed within, forever guarded by the one who slew him. Gaudur himself was interred in a cave not far from where his tower once stood in the place called Reachwater Rock. And when it was done, King Harold issued an edict. The name and deeds of Gaudur and his sons were to be expunged from every record, every chronicle, under pain of death. No word of them was to be spoken, lest any try to recover the amulet that had been sealed at so great a cost. And so it was done. But little survived of the ages. Enough. 4,000 years have passed, and the tombs remain sealed. The fragments of the Gaudur amulet lies within. Since the day I first heard the rumor, I have felt its power calling to me, pulling at me. I will be the one to reclaim it, restore it, bear it out into the world once more. I must have it. I must. Interesting. Two things I have to note there. The first thing is, so these tombs are supposed to be 4,000 years old. That is insane. That is very, very long. If you if you have a look at Skyrim and look how it changed over 4,000 years, you don't see that much. I mean, if you would have asked me how old these ruins are, just from having a look at it, I would say no more than 1,000 years. Put it in there. But 4,000 years, oh my god. Holy crap. Okay. Interesting that they won't attack me. And the second thing, that is an epic an epic thing, an epic story and such. But I'm going to promise you, we're going to find the amulet, and I'm also going to promise you that it will be disappointing, because the amulet itself is almost embarrassingly weak. It's like it grants you like 50 health points or something like that. It's crazy how weak that amulet. The first time I found it, and I only found it one time, there's a pretty neat boss battle beforehand. But the amulet itself, so the reward for the boss battle is... I was very disappointed. Disappointed enough that I can still remember it vividly. Whoa. Oh, die. Okay, so we have... Oh, I thought it was a fire trap because of things. Okay, what do we have here? Door of resist fire and also a chest with a trap. It looks like poison arrow trap, which is... I think it's the hardest one to dodge. So let's better heal up. Open it, take, jump back. Yeah, it's the hardest one to dodge. I think you are bound to get at least some arrow to the face. Okay. I mean, we're still going to have fun, of course, collecting the pieces of the amulet, but I can promise you the end result will be disappointing. Mighty sparks bring down my opponent. But I mean, I guess it's more about the story than the actual amulets. Because isn't the real treasure the friends we made along the way? Dude? You don't care for me, do you? Oh, you're not a dude, lady. Hey! That's not neat. Stop it. I said stop it. Get away from me, please. Stranger danger. Okay, healing? Healing. Healing hands? Ah, healing hands. Swing. No, I'm not a priest, Lydia, before you asked. Puss! Oh, I thought it would actually kill him. There we go. I like how they stiffen up when they die. It's just very fitting if you kill them with electricity. Even though, as we have previously established, since water isn't conducting spark magic, I guess it's not real electricity then. I mean, if you had to guess, like just seeing from ruins, like, and what you know from history, which could very well be little, but it could also very well be much. How old? What kind of time would you say would have passed between when the game is taking place and when these ruins were? You know, what's the built? I mean, back then, of course, they weren't ruins, but you know. Okay, little riddle here. And I'm not going to just randomly push and pull levers until it works. Because I'm smart. Oh hey, it actually worked. I mean, of course it worked, because I'm a master of such things. Curious. Whoa! Stones! My oldest enemy! Oh, I thought that would actually hurt him. Ouch! Hey, that's not nice. Healing! Also, conjure flame atronach. I said conjure flame atronach. Yeah, cool! How long have we been recording? Well, can we make a cut here, or...? Because I'm afraid that if there's a boss enemy... Fireball! That, yeah, you know what? I'm going to make a cut here. I'm sorry if the part is a little short, but I'm afraid that if there's a boss enemy, that this part will be like 25 minutes again. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and I also hope that you will be there in the next part when we will discover the rest of Volgundur. Until then, have a nice day, have a nice night, and of course, as always, have a nice time.